Everyone has needs, and because of the fact that for the most part we don't forage anymore, this means people have to buy things, and we usually have plenty of choices. We have essentials that are necessary for everyday life, such as gasoline. Driving is an important part of our everyday lives, both for recreation and commercial uses. And probably the most important good is food. We eat 3 meals a day, and that means grocery stores are extremely vital to our modern-day survival. Although it may be taken for granted, not everyone around the world has the kind of accessibility we enjoy here in the United States to quality food at low prices. Many of our world's population rely on aid. In our society full of mega malls and online shopping, we don't realize that materialism comes in many forms. Even before the TV, advertisers used every available tool to reach out to consumers. Since then, we've been witness to the alarming growth in the selling industry. And thus the infomercial came to be, and with it the spread of the numerous catalog of completely unnecessary goods, as the following examples will show. Don't be alarmed by this man's facial features. Just the fact that he's selling you an expensive version of a towel you most likely already have. And now the crazy cutter, because you simply can't be bothered with the time it takes you to use your own fingers for the same exact task. I'm not even sure what this item does. It looks like it could either make you an omelet with exact perfection, a crescent piece of toast, or serve as a scolding tool for children. And now the suction handle. We all know how suction cups never fail under pressure, and if you need handles for traveling, you might need to reassess your idea of a good time. The tater mitts. Now, ignoring the ingeniously creative product name, a simple question comes into mind. Why do you need gloves to handle a potato? From the makers of ShamWow, we are given the slap chop, which just goes to show you that you can never have enough items in your kitchen that do the same exact task of cutting. If you can't handle grilling hot dogs on your Weber, I'm not sure you should be asked to carry out the intense concentration necessary to apply ketchup, let alone eat a hot dog. This device makes it possible for you to drive while feeling as though you're within the Arctic Circle, because your car's air conditioning and the 4 vents alone don't suffice. I'm not sure why you would need the handy switch. Your house comes equipped with switches all over the place. Plus, what about the inevitable chaos when you lose the handy switch? Now, I'm sure there are some people who regularly cut up a pound of ham every day, but for those of us with more reasonable knife needs, this item is just asking for injuries. And now the neckline trimmer, essential for those people who feel they could have a slimmer neck, but just don't have enough time in their day and must exercise on the job. This is probably the consumer product I deem most unnecessary. Essentially a blanket with sleeves, the fact that people will pay for this gives me hope for my career in pet rock sales. And in case your own dignity is able to withstand the multitude of whispers and disparaging looks, the Snuggie now comes in a version for dogs, instantly turning every Fido into a monk. The idea that people will actually put their child through this sort of infant torture truly makes me wonder if parents do the things they do to us out of love or just cruel and unusual punishment. Not all materialism is evident by the absolutely ridiculous items one may find on infomercials. There are more than enough examples to show that consumerism is rampant in our current state. We look for items and things that everyone else has. We have a need for acceptance from our peers, and advertisers prey on this human instinct when they market the things that they deem necessary to survive in the modern age. Essentially, we aren't cool unless we have the newest gadget or the designer clothes. So as we march ever closer to the most materialistic holiday of the entire year, maybe we should each consider for ourselves what it is that we truly need, and that perhaps material items aren't actually the best gifts. We might find that the truth is, the people around us and the interaction we have with them is what actually makes us each happy during the holiday season. In fact, maybe there are those around you and in your very community who don't have very much at all. The real gift this Christmas could be giving something to someone else.